Hello students, myself Maya from Medhavi Coaching Institute. In this video, I am going to explain how to prepare for NEET exams. The question paper I have taken, that is NEET exam 2024, and in these questions, different patterns of questions has been given. It is physics, chemistry and biology. As you know that this question paper has 200 multiple choice questions. Each section has 35 questions, that is compulsory question, that is section A, and section B has 15 questions, that is optional. Out of 15 questions, 10 questions you need to solve. Those students who are in standard 11 or standard 12 and their intention is to prepare NEET exam, they are welcomed in Medhavi Coaching Institute. I will discuss what is relationship between 11-12 syllabus and the NEET exam. Can we prepare NEET exam without focusing 11-12? Without focusing 10th-9th? In the year 2012-13, I joined one ICSE board school that is very good school in Ranchi from ICSE background. Actually, I wanted to know the environment of ICSE school. The school was very good and my intention was to know how the students are preparing over there. So, when I went there, I saw that students totally focus on the book. That means for in ICSE Selina, over there I joined for chemistry. Actually I am teaching PCB, which is chemistry and biology, all the three subjects. But over there, I was appointed for PGT and for senior section. And I taught over there chemistry. So, my intention was to just know the standard of the students, the way they are studying, the way the school is handling the students, to know something about the school. ICSE especially, because the syllabus of ICSE is difficult. We cannot say difficult, they are little bit more syllabus, their content is more than in CBSE. If you see the formulas and all the things, that starts from standard 6 only in ICSE boards, but in CBSE that starts from standard 9. So the differences, organic chemistry in detail they starts from standard 10, but in CBSE detail starts from standard 11. After that school I learned very many things and I worked over there 3 years. Then I started to work in this coaching institute. After 5 years, I met my one student that was part of that school. And she came to see me in my coaching institute. And I asked, how is your preparation going on? The girl was preparing for medical or engineering, competitive exam. She was very happy to see me and I asked, how is the preparation going on? She said, she was on that time standard 11 class. Miss, 11-12 में क्या पढ़ना है? ये तो खुद से हो जाएगा. Competition का तैयारी हम कर रहे हैं. I was shocked. क्या बोली? मैं competition का तैयारी कहाँ से? Miss, बहुत सारे books हैं. The coaching institute where I have joined, बहुत सारे बुक्स उन्होंने सजेस्ट किए हैं. उसमें हम लोग का प्रिपरेशन हो जाएगा. We are going very hard level. My intention is not to criticize anybody or any coaching institute. I just want to show this question paper. अगर आप इस question paper को देखोगे, just chemistry I am using. Entire question that has been taken from NCERT Standard 11 and Standard 12. If you focus Standard 11, 12 in a proper way, definitely Standard 10 also, that is your base, then you will be very comfortable to qualify NEET classes. For this, I will show some questions that I have selected and I will try to solve questions. The first question, 51 question, match list 1 with list 2. Here, I want to show the question paper. Match list 1 with list 2. In this question, it is given molecules and number and types of bond between two carbon atoms. Molecules and number and types of bond between two carbon. Here the first is the ethane. This is the first question. 51 number question that has been asked here 2024 NEET exam. You can check it online. First question ethane. Second is ethene. Third one is carbon molecule. C2. And the fourth is B1 is ethyne. And here the bond is given 1 sigma bond and 2 pi bond. Options. Second 2 pi bond. Third 1 pi sigma bond. And the last one is 1 sigma bond and 1 pi bond. This is the question. I want to remind you, these questions has been taken from chapters chemical bonding. Sigma bond, pi bond, overlapping of the bond, that is atomic structure, overlapping of the bond, SS overlapping, SPX overlapping, PX overlapping, atomic structure 11th standard. Second chapter. If you have concept related with that topic, you can solve this question very easily. I just want to say what is sigma bond and what is pi bond. Sigma bond is a type of bond where overlapping takes place in a proper way. End to end overlapping. Suppose 1s orbital overlap with another s orbital. This is end to end overlapping, sigma bond developed. Px s overlapping. Px 1s overlapping, sigma bond. Pi bond is a weak bond that develop lateral overlapping due to. Suppose p orbital overlaps with other p orbitals. Here complete overlapping is not going on. So the weak orbitals develop, that is pi bond. PZ overlapping. As we know that p subshell has 3 orbitals, px, py and pz. Px orientation in the x direction, py, y, pz, pz. So when end to end overlapping takes place, sigma bond. Strong band, when side to side overlapping takes place, pi bond. Weak bond. But if we want to show in a bond, suppose this is a compound. This is a compound. And here we need to find sigma bond and pi bond. Then we can say sigma bond present everywhere. Without sigma bond, existence of a compound is not possible. But pi bond, it is optional. It may or may not. So here, all the 6 bonds are sigma bond. Ethane, this is ethane. All the 6 bonds are sigma bond. And this concept you get from standard 11 NCERT book, chapter 2, atomic structure, and its application in the chemical bonding and organic chemistry standard level part 2 book. Second example I have taken, this is ethene. So second characteristic, sigma bond present everywhere and it always presents singly. It can never be paired. So here, all the single bond is visible to us, that is sigma bond. And one extra bond that is visible to us is pi bond. Pi bond may or may not present. It may present singly or it may be in pair, like ethyne. Here, one sigma, and 2 pi bond. So in this way we can find out what is sigma bond, what is pi bond, what is differences between them, and we can easily solve. Ethane. Here all the bonds are sigma bond. Ethene. How many sigma bonds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each carbon has 3 sigma and 1 pi. Ethyne. Each carbon has 2 sigma and 2 pi. Pi bond can be present in pair. So this is the fully conceptual question. You cannot say that this question has been taken books other than NCERT. NCERT, my view, it is the best book for the preparation of any competitive examination, whether you are going to prepare for NEET or for GMAINS or advanced. You have to elaborate, you have to solve question, but concept will be taken from NCERT is the best book. You can easily judge here, ethane, number of types of bond between 2 carbon atoms. In ethane, sigma bond, 1 sigma bond. In ethene, 1 sigma, 1 pi. In ethyne, 1 sigma and 2 pi. So when you can easily judge this question. So this is a myth. Students are telling that, they are saying that many books we are solving, many books we are doing to solve NEET exam. My God, first you focus NCERT book, your textbook, standard 11 book, standard 12 book. Definitely you will get improvement. And believe me, you just go through the question paper of the previous year. See the questions standard. You will realize the maximum question has been taken in that exam. That must be from NCERT. Second question that I have selected, many questions are there, but I have selected some common questions, then I will go in detail. Second question I have selected, Henry's laws question is given, SN1, SN2, that I have selected. But I have selected question, arrange the following element in increasing order of electronegativity. There are some elements given and this is the question number 2024. This question came, question number 63. It is question 3. Arrange the following elements in increasing order of electronegativity. Nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, carbon and silicon. This question has been taken from Periodic table chapter, standard 11, NCERT book. In standard 10 Selena book also, this topic has been given very well. What is electronegativity? Electronegativity is tendency to pull electron. Electronegativity is a tendency to pull bonded electron. For example, HCl, hydrogen chloride, is a polar covalent bond. This concept, electronegativity concept, helps us to find polar and non-polar bond. When the bond is developed between two different atoms having electronegativity difference, that bond is called polar bond, and due to electronegativity, this bond is little bit shifted towards Cl. So partial negative charge develop on Cl and partial positive charge develop on hydrogen. The bond is polar, and we will find dipole moment of this bond. And standard 12 electrostats. What is dipole? How to find dipole moment? You can get question from this part also. So here it is the electronegativity due to tendency to pull electron. How strong, how powerful the element is. How much stronger it is non-metallic property. Stronger the non-metallic property, stronger the tendency to pull electrons. Non-metals are smaller in size than metals. In my video, metallic and non-metallic, I have explained how tendency to gain electron or tendency to lose electron depends. What are the factors? So in this note, just I want to say that when we go across the period, atomic size decreases and due to no change in shell number and increase of nuclear pull. So you can say that fluorine is the smallest element of the periodic table. So the tendency to pull electron increases, non-metallic character increases. So I have explained the most electronegative element in the periodic table is fluorine, then oxygen, then nitrogen, then wherever they form, wherever they present, they form polar bond, and that bond will have higher electronegativity difference. So here the option is given. You can easily judge. The first is this, second is this, third is this. Let's check the option. Here option is silicon, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine. Silicon, carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, fluorine. Oxygen, nitrogen, fluorine. So here option first is applicable, that the most electronegative silicon, then carbon, then nitrogen, then oxygen, then fluorine. This is not a difficult question. You can easily say, you can say that this is very easy question. But if you will have concept of electronegativity, then only you can solve this question. And electronegativity chapter we study standard 10 only in ICSE board, and in CBSE little bit standard 10, 11 will go in detail, NCERT. Third question that I have taken is compound and its shape or geometry. That is free from hybridization, chemical bonding part. Third question is given that match compound list one. Ammonia, BrF5, XeF4, SF6. And here shape is given, trigonal pyramid. Trigonal pyramid, square finger, octahedral, square pyramid, square. If you will judge two options, you can easily get the answer. Now here the compound is given, its shape is given. It is based on BSE-PR theory, valence shell electron pair repulsion theory. that is chemical bonding standard 11 class. Ammonia, there are 3 bond pair, 1 lone pair. This is SF6, superoctane. I have explained chemical bonding part. 6 bonds are there, no lone pair. So, if you guess anyone, this is pyramidal. This is octahedral, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are questions that has been taken from NCERT book. That's why I want to say that for the preparation of NEET exam, you have a very good concept of standard 11 and standard 12. Then only you can prepare for NEET or any other competitive exam. Fourth question that I have selected, that is taken from organic chemistry. A compound has molecular formula C6H14. C6H14. It is hexane. It is hexane. And in this question, the question is a compound with a molecular formula C6H14 has 2 tertiary carbon. Its IUPAC name is? This is 3 degree carbon. Organic chemistry video I have explained what is 1 degree carbon, 2 degree carbon, 3 degree carbon I have explained. And it is given that 2 carbon has 3 degree carbon. 2 carbon has 2 tertiary carbon. 2 tertiary carbon. This carbon is 3 degree. This carbon is 3 degree. What is its name? 2. Numbering 1, 2, 3, 4. What is its name? Here option is given. Normal hexane, 2-methyl pentane, 2,3-dimethylbutane, 2,2-dimethylbutane. See? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is methyl group. This is methyl group. You can say 2,3-dimethylbutane. This is the question. So easy. So just 3 more questions I want to show in this video, and I want to say that if you will focus your base part, if you focus standard 11, 12, then you can easily solve question. Doesn't matter how difficult it is. One question has been given from empirical formula. A compound contains extra 32% A, 20% B, and the remaining percent of C. Find the empirical formula. So, for the preparation of NEET or any competitive examination, there are some chapters that is very, very important, and you need to focus that chapter very well. The first is the molecular composition, that is mole concept part, atomic structure, chemical bonding, periodic table. I cannot say this chapter is important, this chapter is not important, because the question has been taken from all the portion: organic chemistry, solution, then inorganic parts, intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Intermolecular, intramolecular H bond we studied in chemical bond only. You can say different types of bond, or you can say it is in the chapter ideal gas. There are van der Waals force, ion dispersion force, dipole force. So H bond, hydrogen bond. 2 types of H bonds are there, intermolecular and intramolecular. So once you go in detail of this chapter, you will feel that its preparation is going to be easy. So just I have given some questions. I have shown some questions to show you, to prove you that the question has been taken in the NEET exams are not difficult. These questions are taken from your textbook that you normally study when you are in standard 11 and when you are in standard 12. In the next video, one by one chapter I will take and I will select some questions, some concept that is going to be beneficial. For example, if you are going to select chemical bonding chapter. So in chemical bonding chapter, what you need to focus for competition and for board. For board you have to go in theoretical part, but in competition, first you have to know types of bond, electrovalent, covalent, coordinate, dot structure, hybridization, VSEPR theory, MOT theory, molecular orbital theory, dipole moment, resonance. So these are the concepts. One by one I will discuss in the class. I will tell you how to solve. Some techniques, some tricks also I will give you. And I hope you will get advantage of that. Thank you.